Hey guys, and we're playing Dating Killmulator Chapter 10, Cain Montgomery. You see that he's a very well-behaved child. He never gives us any kind of trouble. And about the parents, do we know anything? He has a somewhat complicated family history. The mother died in childbirth and the father abandoned him from the very beginning. Do we know where he is? As far as we know, he has a criminal past, but we don't keep track of him. William, leave the poor girl alone. We only care that he's a healthy child. He's not to blame for what his biological parents might have done. But tell me, how old is the child? He just turned 6 years old. You've talked about a complicated history, but you've only mentioned his parents. I understand the kid doesn't have siblings. William, what did I tell you? You never listen to me. Don't worry, it's normal to worry about these things. He has an older brother. Sometimes he comes to see him, but I don't think he'll oppose his adoption. He knows it's for his own good. If the brother is of age, why hasn't he taken care of him himself? He doesn't have the necessary resources to take care of a child. And what if he claims him later? Once you've signed the papers, there will be nothing left to claim. Oh, that's enough talking about these topics. I don't care if the child has parents, siblings, or is from somewhere else. We'll love him just the same. Right, William? We're all in agreement then. Can you bring him in now? I really want to see him. Of course. I warn you, he's a very shy child. No problem. Matteo, can you come in, please? Here he is. You're little Matteo, right? Matteo, they're talking to you. Yes? These are the Montgomerys. They're here for the possibility of adopting you. Would you like that, Matteo? He'd love that. The boy can speak for himself, can't he? You've been chosen among all the children, Matteo. This doesn't happen every day. You've hit the lottery. Well, that's it then. What do you want to do, Adeline? Yes, I like him. We'll keep him. You said we could change his name, right? Matteo is kind of boring, isn't it? Very foreign. Yes, it's better to change the name. He's your son, you can do whatever you find fit. Perfect. Something will have to be signed, I suppose. Yes, come this way. The Machi and the girl from the center leave. You're so handsome. From now on, I'm Mom, okay? Okay. You'll see, we'll have a great time. Is Isaac coming with us? Isaac? Oh, your brother. No, little one, he can't come with us, but you'll see he'll be just fine. We'll let him come see you whenever you want. Thank you. Take my hand, come on. Let's go get your things. Machi doesn't quite work for me, you know. I think you deserve a name as special as you are. Special? Now you're different from all these helpless children. Now you're a Montgomery. Montgomery, but you'll get used to it. And if I'm not Matteo, who am I? Cain Montgomery. Yahoo! If I had known, I wouldn't have trauma dumped. What's that face you're making? Sorry, Matteo, that wasn't my intention. No funny, didn't laugh. Can you get me the detergent you have there next to you? I turn and pass him the detergent. Thanks. They sounded nice, didn't they? Cain laughs under his breath. The nicest of all. Want me to continue? You'll see you'll love your room. I decorate it personally. Tomorrow you also start at a new school. Mr. Montgomery addresses me for the first time. You'll be the envy of all your classmates. How? You're the heir to the greatest fortune in all of Icania. Everyone will want to be you, and therefore you must act accordingly. Enjoying all these privileges is not a right. You'll have to earn it. William, it's the first day. Let him breathe a little. As you wish. The car suddenly stops. We're here. Ms. Montgomery offers me her hand. I don't know, take it. She takes my hand and helps me out of the car. I'm going to the study. Take care of Cain. Don't worry. Miss Montgomery enters the house. Ma'am, I will take care of the luggage. Giuseppe! A young Giuseppe. A man dressed in uniform appears. Ah, yes. Leave it in the room. The man bows and leaves. Come on, let's go in. Mrs. Montgomery shows me the house. The house is dark and really big. It seems to be completely spotless. Despite being full of windows, the light doesn't seem to come in. I go from room to room, followed by Mrs. Montgomery's attentive gaze. She clearly expects a reaction from me. I try to fake a surprised face. It's very nice. More action seems to please her. Oh, she sighs. You're kinda so happy with so little. Finally, she leaves me in the front of the room. This is yours? I go inside. It's all yours. Did you like how I decorated it? No? I love it. Mrs. Montgomery looks at me while smiling. She expects an even more exaggerated reaction from me. I hug her. Thank you so much, Mom. Mrs. Montgomery squeezes me even tighter. Go and unpack your things. I'm left alone in the room. I look at the things in the suitcase, a couple of changed clothes, a couple of letters my classmates have written me, and a photo of Isaac by my side. It's a very large room for just one kid. I put the clothes in a closet. I put the letters in one of the nightstand drawers. It's full of school supplies. And the photo. I turn around. There was no one there. I look around. There are a couple photograph frames. There's one of them on vacation, only she is smiling. Another one of the house from many years ago. I take the photo of the house and remove the back part of the frame. I hide it between the frame and the photo. I close it again. I leave the frame carefully and go outside. Mrs. Montgomery is talking to a man. Cain, there you are. Let me introduce you to a very special person. We've known him for many years. Pleased to meet you. This is Mr. Bennett. He will take care of your education. Won't I go to school? Of course you'll go. But once you return to the mansion, he'll take care of the things that don't teach you there. Like what? How a Montgomery should behave. Manners, posture, money management, or conflict resolution. The usual things. What is the little hair called? The boy looks me straight in the eyes. Matthew? Cain. His name is Cain. We've already talked about this. I look at Cain. He has a dull look. I'm sorry. I didn't know you had gone through all that. I guess the worst part is that I never refused. I let them take everything away from me, and I didn't even complain. It's partly my fault. Thank you for telling me. My pleasure. You're the third person to know, after Giuseppe and Abel. Abel knows. Cain points to the scar on his neck. He tortured me for a long time to find out. Ah yes, I'd forgotten about your BDSM session. Hopefully they won't come in at any moment and see us here washing your clothes next to a corpse. I doubt it. Meanwhile, in the total necessary secondary plot, where is Giancarlo gone? Florian, can you listen to me for once? I'm talking to you. Abel, I'm not going to kiss you, damn it. I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just asking why you wouldn't. Oh, how annoying. Why do you want it so much? I didn't say I did. You're the one who keeps bringing up the topic. Florian looks at Abel, confused. I'll think about it and get back at you, Florian. It was a joke, man. I'm sure Giancarlo is fine. She went after Cain. Yes, but that man looked like trouble. I'm even more worried about Cain. What if they're kissing right now? Does Cain like Giancarlo? I'd say so. I've never seen him so hooked on a girl. Florian looks nervously at Abel. Oh, so that's how things are. This isn't very professional, dude. It's complicated. Keep in mind, you could provide her with emotional stability. Cain could only give her the greatest fortune in all of Icania. And doesn't all this worry you? I don't care. I know what I want. Cain's little waist doesn't keep me up at night. Although, I don't recall telling you I had any interest in anyone right now. Abel looks at Florian, smiling. You can start worrying when that changes. Cain is silent for a second. He lets out a small smile. At least I had Giuseppe. He looks back at his shirt. The damn stain won't come out. I slowly woke up. Today marks 5 months since I've lived here. I still haven't gotten used to the tranquility of the mornings. During these hours, Mr. Montgomery is at work and Mom is yelling at some servant. I hear 3 knocks on the door. Young Master Cain, you have received a letter. I'm happy to hear Giuseppe's voice. A letter? For me? Do you want me to come in? Yes, come in. Giuseppe opens the door and enters. He passes me an envelope. On the front it says, For Matteo, from Isaac. I stop for a second to read the words. A couple more times. It's from my brother. Do you want me to read it to you? No, I can read it. Thanks. I slowly read the letter. Hello, Matteo. I'm sorry I haven't said anything to you during all these months. I'm writing to you from Aunt's house. Lately I've been busy because she hasn't been very well. These last weeks we've seen that she's recovered? Yes. What I want to get at with all this is that I'm planning to come get you. Giuseppe looks at me smiling. It seems you'll see your brother again, right? Wait, Giuseppe, there's more. I'll come see you before doing all the paperwork to talk with the people who are taking care of you and thank them for what they've done for you. I'll see you soon, Isaac. Giuseppe, should I start packing my things or... Giuseppe puts both hands on my shoulders to stop me. Young master. I don't know if you should make a big fuss about your brother's letter. What do you mean? Isaac will come get me and I have to have everything ready. I don't know how the masters of the house will take it. Damn, Giuseppe's hot. Anyway, they've grown very fond of you and they consider you one more of the family at this point. It's better if we keep this letter a secret between you and me. Agreed? Agreed? I would also hide the letter. I nod. Will you come see me out when I leave? Of course. We've been through 3 rooms already and this girl doesn't appear. Who knows where they are? The house is huge. Florian looks at his phone. She's not answering my messages either. I hope she's fine. I wanted to give Ginger a flower so we'd match. Florian throws himself on the sofa in the room. What flowers was it? Why? Haven't you heard about the language of flowers? Yes, but I got this one just because it was pretty. Abel throws himself next to the sofa with Florian. It was a pink carnation. Interesting. I suppose so. There's silence between the two. Don't you ever do things for others? Excuse me? Whenever I see you do something, it's usually for your own interest. That's why all this flower thing surprises me. What do you mean? I wave goodbye to the car driving away. Giuseppe has to go to the neighboring city to resolve some family matters. I sigh. I've received a couple more letters these days. I guess Isaac will arrive in no time. I enter the house again. I have class with Mr. Bennett again. I'll take my pencil case and school bag and go wait for him at the entrance. Cain? Mom's voice calls from my room. Can you come for a moment, dear? Yes, I'm coming. I start going to the stairs 2 at a time. What did you want, Mom? The room door is half open. Mr. Bennett and Mom are waiting inside my room in front of my desk. It's completely messed up. What? Dear, what's all of this? She has Isaac's letter in her hands. And when were you planning on telling us? Mr. Bennett looks at me with an incriminating look. Not to mention, it's not the only thing I've found here poorly hidden. You should not keep secrets from your parents. And how the hell did your parents find out you had the letter hidden? Kenny approaches Bennett's corpse on the floor. He kicks him in the face. It turns out this damn son of a bitch liked to rummage through my things. He kicks him again. According to him, it was part of his job. Bastard. He returns to where he was. I won't get rid of all this blood. It's not worth it. He takes the shirt he was scrubbing and throws it in a garbage bag. And then you spend your whole life acting, and then one day you wake up and you realize you don't even know who you are. Florian puts his hand on Abel's back. Let it all out. There. And I look in the mirror and I don't know whether I do the things I end up doing for myself or because it's expected of me. Abel continues crying. So see how therapy helps? Florian continues writing in his notebook. Laughter. No, of course not. I should get an Oscar for this. He wipes his tears with the palm of his hand. He smiles Machiavelli. I'm sure you'd already be diagnosing me with some shit. You're terrible. You should look into these issues of yours. Look into these issues. He grabs his own chest, and that's why you have to think twice before writing things in your notebook. You'd be better off as an artist. I'll keep that in mind if psychology doesn't work out. Abel takes Florian's notebook. Don't touch my notebook. He looks at the drawings. See, the drawings are very good, but I don't really see what you try to do here with the body proportions. Florian snatches the notebook from his hands before he can turn another page. Wait, I'll show you. I get a little closer to the door, and he continues answering to the name Matteo. I don't know what else to do. Clearly something has to be done. Have the people from the adoption center told you anything? Nothing that can help us. There's a very tender child who could fit with our lifestyle, younger and more moldable. But he arrived at the center not that long ago, and they're still looking to see if there are close relatives to contact. This way, we save ourselves another problem like the current one. Even so, I've already signed the preliminary papers. I hear background noises. Are you really going to start drinking now? And what do we do with the so-called Isaac? Giuseppe is away right now. Can't he take care of it when he returns? I'm worried it might be too late. Let me make a couple of calls. I'll take care of it. You take care of Cain. I was already planning to do that. You don't have to tell me twice. I've been too soft since he arrived home. If he doesn't understand with words, he'll understand with beatings like animals. Don't go overboard. We don't want them to deny us the other adoption in the worst case. Oh, locked option. Anyway. Ask about parents. And why were they in such a hurry to have a hair? You don't hold back at that. Oh. I thought since he was voluntarily explaining it to me, I could ask for more intimate details, but I don't know if he took it well that I'm sticking my nose in his past. It turns out my father had businesses and everything. Investments, buying and selling, market, speculation. The old geezer had been targeted for assassination a couple of times. But just like cockroaches, it's not easy to get rid of them. He had been terrified for years that all his efforts would end in vain if he died. And my mother was too old to have a biological heir. Fear makes everything go faster. Cain looks at me with a tender smile. You cannot do this in the middle of the hallway. Who raised you people? There is Giuseppe yelling in the hallway. My parents are dead, okay, Giuseppe? Was that what you wanted to hear? Cain looks worried. Those are already yelling outside, and this is still like this. Cain points to a corpse on the floor. Don't make any noises. I'm going to see what they're doing. Giuseppe, you're very dramatic, man. Nude modeling has been a thing for a long time. Giuseppe looks horrified at the scene. Join us or leave. What? Do whatever you want. If someone sees you, I will kill you. Whatever you say. Florian, where were you? See these quadriceps? He flexes his muscles. You have to draw them with enthusiasm, with volume, paying attention to the values, the lights, and the shadows. My God, what a scene. I look back inside the room. I wouldn't worry at all. Florian and Abel are playing house. I'm not very clear what that means. You wouldn't like the answer. I lock the door. Done. Where were we? Tell me if it's getting boring. I've been sitting on the floor for a long time. My stomach hurts. Without Giuseppe at home, no one has come to ask how I am. I've heard Mom's footsteps passing by the room. Oh, no one gives a fuck about me. No one gives a fuck about me. I'm so lonely. A few hours ago, all my bones hurt. Bones hurt. But now I don't feel anything. I'm fed up with all of this. I don't care anymore. I raise my hands. They're rough with traces of blood. I couldn't fight back. As always. I couldn't do anything about it. I wish they would die. I turn my head. Someone has whispered in my ear, but there's no one there. So, I look terrified at the creature in the room. I try to get up to flee. My arms cannot hold my weight. Mom? Slowly the creature extends its hand. Do you really think they'll come to help you? I promise you're safer in here than out there. I've seen what they do to you, how they spy on you and control you. Your days are numbered. Look what they did to you today. Look how they left you. I take its hand. It takes mine carefully. You can't help living like this, Matteo. Cain, do you see what they've done to you? I don't know when I started responding to Cain. I've realized that the name Matteo itself makes me panic. Everyone who knew me by that name has abandoned me. But better abandoned than in bad company, right, Cain? How did he say it? If they hit you, what do you do? I hit back. You made a pact with the devil? Devils don't exist, Jim Gunner. We're old enough to know that. Don't mess with me, Cain. Now you're going to make me believe that the Tooth Fairy or Satan exists? You haven't seen the mark on my body, have you? The glowing thing seems normal to you, I suppose? But I stop for a second to think about what I'll say. Sorry, it's a lot to process. You said it wasn't a devil, demon, or whatever you want to call it. But you say you made a pact. Pact, devil, I haven't said any of these words. What did you offer in exchange? The funny thing is, I didn't offer anything. It sets the conditions. You just accept or reject them. And from the mark, I suppose you accepted? This creature you mention, do you still see it? Is it in the room with us? You really can't take anything seriously. What did you... A kicker opens the door. The 7 minutes in heaven are over. Or in your case, looks at the time, a fucking hour. Abel looks at the corpse on the floor. He suddenly turns around and closes the door behind him. Cain, dude, couldn't you behave for like a whole 5 minutes? We already have her enough traumatized for you to play cops and robbers in front of her. I'm fine, thanks for worrying. Abel, I'm glad to see you, but you just stopped the gossip of the century. Gossip? Oh, shut up. Keep on talking. Wait, weren't you with Florian? He fell asleep on the couch. Apparently he normally goes to sleep at 10, and since it's 12, it was getting late for him. Just like hens. I'll let you guys gossip. Abel leaves the room. Well, as I was saying, when I woke up, the room was drenched in blood. Oh. Oh, my parents were nowhere to be found. From outside, Cain, I already knew this one. Shut up, Abel! Tell her something interesting. Like that you work for the government or something. Wait, what? I told you she'd be more interested in that. Do you work for the government? Doing what? What do you think? Killing? When they want someone off the map, they call me. And in return, they leave me alone. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply to local police. But I have protection from above, so to speak. Is that why you saved me the night we met? Are you like some kind of secret agent? Did they ask you to kill that man? And why should I care? Not so fast. Where do you think you're going? There's someone screaming at the bus stop. It's a girl and a pervy old man. There was someone watching the whole scene, but it seemed like they ran away. She's alone. I better not get involved. I'm sure she'll be fine. Please, no, leave me alone. Please, no, leave me alone. Ah, shit. Shut up. You should have thought about it before going around provoking. Help! I look in my pocket. I still have the knife. I didn't want to take it out today, but I guess I can't help it. Cain, are you listening to me? Sorry, what were you saying? I was asking if you were like a secret agent and that's why you saved me. Yeah, I'm Perry the Platypus. Chapter 10. Oh, am I? Let's go then. Who's going to clean all of this up? Giuseppe will come with the pressure water gun. He loves it. Let's go wake up Florian then. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Come and wake up, Florian. G-Magruder? Come on, Sleeping Beauty, move your ass. Did you change clothes, Cain? I got wine stains on them, so I had to change. I'm a mess. That's it then. Summer has officially begun. What will you guys do this week? This next week? What will you guys do this next week? Oh, okay. I'm going to be cancelled at a lake camp. Oh my god. At Camp Kawanakwa? Yes, does it ring a bell? I'm going there too to earn some extra money. Both of you at the same camp? What do you mean both? Maybe I'll come watch over you. 0? Nah. Okay, that was chapter 10. Cain Montgomery.